Hey guys, welcome back to my forever save. So today what we're going to do is we're going to I've pinned it in the chat if anyone is interested. We're going to jump into cast to create the very first family. So I'm very excited about that. Um, so in the last part we created their home. Oh, it's actually cheaper than we thought. So for some reason in the live yesterday, it said it was like 43,000 simoleons, but now it's saying it's 33,000 simoleons. That means it's actually under budget and we can go and put in some more things. So let's go create new household to move in. I have put free real estate.
Betisa Wallake.
It's a bit loud. I have put free real estate on purely because I think that it's only fair that I don't want to like have them start with nothing. I want them to kind of
Ah,
have a backstory and I can just add onto it. So if you see me going like my cursor going off screen, it's just because I have what I want this family to be like on like a little part of my other screen. Um, So this is going to be the Willows. So it says generational drama waiting to happen. They look like your perfect suburban family until someone checks their computer history or finds mom crying in the garden shed. So it's definitely going to be a little dramatic, which is exciting. But yeah, I think it's going to be really fun. So we're going to start with the mom. Um, Her name is going to be Willow, or Emma, I should say, sorry. So her name's going to be Emma, and then obviously all their surnames going to be Willow. And I think she's going to be, no, they have a teen, so I think she's going to be an adult. I think both of them
Yasinaj Naborf.
are both going to be adults, so that we can have that type of vibe going on. I don't want it to seem like they're too young. That makes sense. Okay, so she is going to have the family, one of the family aspirations, and she wants to have a big, happy family. So she's the one, like the cookie cutter parent that wants to have like the perfect life and the white picket fence. But obviously, we can't all just have perfect lives. So drama definitely needs to happen. She's going to be family oriented. Fun fact, I used to call
Oh,
this family orientated for a
Walanulu.
very long time from like Sims 3. Don't know why. She's gonna be neat. And then
Ooh.
also I think she's gonna be um yeah, I was gonna say erratic, but I don't think she's gonna be erratic. So I want her to kind of be like over emotional, if that makes sense. So honestly, she might be a little bit erratic because she's gonna have
Zagu, zagu, zagu.
a little bit of unpredictable emotions. That was a bit crazy, but anyway. So we have Emma. Um, I'm not too sure what I want her to look like yet. I really like this face like this preset. So I'm gonna use this preset and just kind of edit around what she has going on. I think I want her to be a brunette. Um, oh yeah, with the update we got all these interesting eyes. I don't think I'll be using any of those today. I'm being very honest. I think she's gonna have maybe some hazel eyes. Where are those really good? These ones. I really like these ones. Um, I like everything that she's got going on. Let's see if there's any skin details we could add. She's already got her one little mole over there. Um, and I think she's gonna be like super on top of her skincare routine, so I don't think she's gonna have any like deep wrinkles just yet. But who knows? Maybe she'll get them a bit later on. Um, and then I was thinking, I think I want her to have like a bob, but like a long bob. So I know this is technically classified as medium hair, but for me that's like a long bob. Because it's still like short length. So I think that works for her. And then she's definitely gonna be into her makeup, but like super subtle. So because she's not gonna have that much time to do her makeup every single day because you know she's running up the household. So we've got some eyeshadow, I think a little bit of eyeliner. Oh, I updated this. I saw someone post about this on TikTok, but I wasn't. Interesting. Maybe a little bit of blush. Yeah, I think a little bit of blush. Maybe some like lip gloss, not like hectic lipstick, but just a little bit. And then I really like this one from Love Struck. It's like a full face highlighter, which I think is really pretty. And then we're gonna go
Ah.
and just edit her a little bit. I think she should be fine. I don't want to take. I don't know. I think we go. I want something like very like mom, like screams she's a mom, you know? Have any ideas of what like I could use as an outfit? Maybe just let me know in the comments or in chat. Giving scholar vibes, not mom vibes that I'm trying to go for. I think I might go full body. And then choose like one of these dresses. I think I might actually go and get a dress that I'm thinking of. I think that's pretty, but I don't think it's very appropriate for the situation. That dress, but I don't think she would be wearing this.
Ah.
Like that. Do this dress. I feel like she's very put together, so she might have something that screams like I am put together, but still have. Hey! Hi, how is it going that side of the world? Could do this one. Never actually used this dress. So I'm thinking this one. We'll give it like a cute one with a pattern on. The volume is very soft, even on full volume. Like my voice or the Sims, like the volume of the Sims. For me, the volume of Sims is very loud, but I can. Is that a bit better now? I don't want to have any background music because we have sound of Sims in the background, which I find. Yeah, let me just do this. And now, is it a lot better or is it still the same? I can increase it on. Yeah. is that sound for the music? Is
Ah.
it loud or is it fine? Okay. Thank you for helping with that. It's just very loud for me, so that's why I don't normally have it like that. But I'll definitely change it for on my side later on when I have the energy to change it. And then I'm gonna give her some sandals, I think. It's like these. Okay, enjoy the Formula One. Have fun. I think these sandals. You just told me that it was loud enough. Better. I like the Sims music because then it's like cohesive. I like Sims music. It's nostalgic for me. And then I think she's gonna have some bracelets. I think she puts like a lot of effort into what she wants to wear. And then we have to give her her ring. I think we go with this one. This one is my favorite in game. I do that one. Like the green. Ooh. Ooh, no, I like that one. And then fingernails. I feel like she's that person that gets like a very simple manicure but like doesn't miss her appointment. Like just a plain simple nails, but she never misses an appointment. What is this? It looks so weird. It looks like they like wrapped in like cling wrap. Anyway. And then formal. I'm thinking she's gonna have something very plain and simple, but like very pretty still. Now the only thing is we need to find it. I really like this dress, but I feel like it's a bit over the top for her, like a bit too much. She could wear this, but I feel like that's too plain. Then I love this one, like one of my favorites. So maybe she could do this one, or even this one maybe. Like this one is simple enough, I think. And then let's go for every day. We keep the, what is it? The ring on for all outfits and the fingernails on for all outfits. And she needs to have her nails. Her nails need to be done. Not that I forget. And then have that for every outfit. And then this is just how I play. But I go to body and then I turn off all of the hair growth for everything, because I just forget to make my Sims shave their legs or whatever. I don't know, I feel like it's just a bit too much effort for me. I have to remember all of that and still get them to do their laundry, you know. Sims. Then a little eyeliner, some blush, and then I think this time we're going to do like a lipstick. I really like this collection that they did with MAC. And then again with the face paint, we're going to go with this like glowy overlay kind of. And then we're going to get a necklace. I feel like she would have like pearls. I don't know, she just gives you those vibes that she would have something like this. But like it's like being passed down. Ooh, she could do this one. Or is that too much of like a, you only do that if you work somewhere that doesn't really allow rings? I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick with the pearls and then give her some bracelets. It's bracelets. But now she's gonna stick with, maybe she has pearls. Yes, I think that works. It might be a bit much, but I feel like because her dress is so simple, it kind of works. Oh, I'm gonna change her shoes. I mean, do shoes really even matter? Because she is wearing a long dress. And I think we do that. Just want to make sure she's not wearing anything weird underneath her dress. Oh, okay. And then for athletic, I think she's gonna be like a yoga mom. I don't think I've seen that. So she's gonna have like a, yes, I think that's like perfect for her. It's a bit too frumpy for her. And then she's gonna have like basic white sneakers. Can't forget the socks. I always freak out when I don't put socks on my Sims. And then I'm gonna take all of her makeup for athletic, and maybe let's put it up. Possibly. Is this little bun thing that she could possibly have? Like that ages her a bit, but anyway. And then sleepwear. This is the only time when I want her to take her ring off. I personally just feel like Emma's not going to be going to sleep in this. But maybe she does. I don't know. But in my head, I don't think Emma would be going to sleep in that particular outfit. There's nothing wrong with it. It seems comfy. It seems very comfy. But I feel like she would be that person that has like a specific outfit she goes to bed in every single night. Not every night, but like pretty much matching. With that, maybe? I'm not supposed to go with that, but I don't think Emma would be doing that. Cute. No, I think she would be doing this, and it would be all white. No slippers, because I hate that Sims go to bed in their slippers. Makes no sense. And then we take away the makeup again. Yep, I think that's a very simple outfit. I think it's very pretty. And then party. So now, I feel like Emma wouldn't go to necessarily a party, but she would enjoy a bit of time with her friends. Like maybe they would go to a lounge, like a jazz club, maybe even. But I definitely don't think she's like going partying. So I think we need to keep it like simple. It's still like fun. So I'm thinking maybe we bring out the little flare jeans. These are like one of my favorite jeans. And they give very much like mom vibes for me for some reason. And then just put any t-shirt on her. I'm gonna figure out what I think Emma. Oh, maybe she does this. It's actually such a nice t-shirt. I've never actually seen it. I like it. And then I don't think she'll be wearing those shoes, if I'm being very honest. Maybe she wears like heels with this outfit, some like black heels. I think that's so pretty. And then she has to have her bracelets on. Some more bracelets. So maybe let's go get her bracelets that she wears for every day. Yeah. And then, so wait, I don't know if she's going to be wearing a bonnet to go swimming. I can be very honest. And then I think, something that I did want to add to her is skin details. I want her It's very odd to have like stretch marks because she's had 2 babies. So 9 times out of 10, she's going to be walking around with some stretch marks. So I think it's gonna look so cute on her. And I also think she would be that mom that wears a full piece swimming costume. Don't think she's gonna be walking around in her bikini anymore. I think this one's still really pretty.
Oh!
And possibly wearing like, okay, let's take it off. Like a big sun hat. Not that one, like a floppy one. Yes, like this. Definitely think this is gonna be the correct thing for Emma. And then maybe even some like big sunglasses. Oh, yes. And then for hot weather, I think she's gonna go back to like a dress. Possibly. I've honestly never used this dress in my Sims. I don't know if it's just me, but I can hear like intense dog barks in the back of the song. I swear there's no dogs barking where I am. I'm going crazy, but anyway. Maybe we could do this one for her. Maybe like green. I think we could do that one. And then let's go get her sandals that she wears from every day. I kind of like to do this where it's like pretty much she like not reuses, but like she's not gonna have a different pair of sandals for every single outfit. Like, yes, there are people definitely that have that many options, but I don't think Emma's going to be that type of person. I don't think she's going to be spending all of her money on clothes and clothes and shoes for herself. Remember, she has 2 kids, or she's going to have 2 kids. And then I think we just give her, I might create an outfit for her. Do like this little, or this one. Just give her some pants. Great. Maybe this one even? I don't think I've ever used this one. We could go green and then give her some, maybe we could even reuse her black. I think we're gonna have to go black skinny jeans. Or even, I don't know if they would allow us to have black leggings. So I think we're gonna have to go with black skinny jeans. No black leggings allowed apparently. And then I want to give her, why do these look like the exact same shoe? I want to give her some boots. These would be the best vibe for her. Ooh, or these ones. Give her green ones to match her green jersey. That's cute. Okay. So this is Emma. She's gonna be a stay-at-home mom. Yeah. And then let's make her husband. That is gonna be Jonathan. Okay, so it's gonna be Jonathan. Yeah. And then he's also gonna be an adult.
Deroy Benarla.
And he is gonna be a. Is it? It isn't one. I wanted him to be like. Oh, jokester. Joke star. I don't know why I always thought it was jokester. A joke star. So he is gonna be in the business career, but secretly, like deep down, he wants to actually leave to become a comedian, even though he's gloomy. But I think the reason why he's gloomy is purely because of the fact that he's working a 9 to 5 and he's working in the business realm. Maybe it's because he wants to like actually change and go into comedy. And then we're gonna do perfectionist, and he's also ambitious.
Aha!
Okay. I like how he looks. I think we just change his beard. Like as in he's quite attractive. I just think he has nothing, and I want to turn that off because I never remember to shave my Sims beards, let alone their leg hair. And I actually really like this hair, so I'm gonna keep this on him. And then let's maybe just keep a shirt on. Because he's in the business realm, I kind of want him to have a suit on most days because it's gonna be easier to go from work, like just get dressed in the morning and then go to work. If his everyday is a suit, in my head that kind of works. When is anyone using this on their Sims? If you have, please let me know because I'm very fascinated by that. That is crazy. So I think we maybe could do this suit. I actually really like that one. Yeah, get him some nice work shoes, some nice little, are they loafers? I don't know what they're called. I think it's a loafer. Yeah, a loafer. I have to give him some socks. I have to be wearing socks. Sorry. And then let's give him a ring. We go that one, I think, and we go and add the ring to all of his outfits. And I think that's done for his everyday. And then formal, we need to choose yet again another suit. And this one is my favorite suit. It's currently available. I don't know, I think it just looks so smart and like so put together, you know? No. So we're gonna keep that suit. And then can give him the can give him these lace-ups, I think. I don't know what men's shoes are called. Okay, and then that's him like that. And then athletic wear. I don't think he's gonna be very athletic, if I'm gonna be very honest. So I'm gonna give him something like super chilled. Not something that's like, I work out 7 times a day, I love the gym type outfit. More like, I work out, like kind of like a question mark at the end of that sentence. So maybe even, wait, he's so skinny. You know what he looks like he would do? He looks like he would cycle. He'd be a cyclist. Honestly, he's giving cyclist vibes for me. So I think we put in like him in like a little cycling outfits. I think that, oh, low booty shorts. And then which ones? I know there are ones that look like cycling. For me, these are the ones that look like they clip into those like cycling machines at the gym. Oh, no, these are them. No, anything with a strap that kind of looks like this always reminds me of like people that cycle. Just let me know if the music is a bit too loud. I can always sort that out. Yeah. And then for sleepwear, I definitely don't think he's going to be wearing some slippers, but I don't know. Each to their own, I guess. And then just like how his wife as a matching. That was cute. Matching pajama set. She decided to get him one that matches too. Now, yes, they're not the same color, but it's a matching set. I think these are the matching. No, these are the matching bottoms. These ones, perfect. Exactly how she planned. He needs to look like that. And then party wear. So I'm thinking like on Fridays he goes to like the local bar and he goes and he like tells his jokes. I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna pick out something that would go for him when he is at the bar telling some jokes. Maybe he's at a comedy show performing. Maybe he's at the Human Hijinks festival and he's standing there telling some jokes. Who knows? I'm really confused when Sims got new music. Maybe I just don't spend a lot of time in Creator Sim, but I don't remember some of these songs. They can have matching t-shirts, but I think that's a bit too tight on him. Maybe he has like a polo. Maybe. I don't know if that seems a bit too young for him. I do like, why is that so long? I'm really gonna have to dig for an outfit for him, aren't I? I do like a quarter zip. Like a blue one. White one. This one. I think this one's this one's better. And then maybe some ooh. It's a little bit dangerous with these. I'm going to turn down the music a bit. It's down to like 20, I think. That. Hoping that's fine. Why is there one with no... Like, oh, cute. There's little bows on his bum. Hey, welcome to my live. If you're new here, I have pinned what is happening in this live on the top in the chats if you are interested. And I think I'm gonna go with my favorite pants. These are currently, well, not currently, they have been forever my favorite pants. And then I think maybe you would go oh yes, some dad sneakers. Where are those actual dad sneakers though? These ones. Or these ones. These ones. Maybe some Asian white ones. Those work. Some socks. Always necessary. I actually think that he would do well with a watch, maybe. Like this one. Green. Gold. I like that on him. But now with formal, it's not gonna work, and with everyday, it's not gonna work. So we'll do it on everyone that you can see. Not for somewhere there. I don't know if he's gonna be a speedo guy. I think his wife's is red, so I'm possibly gonna go and get some red ones. Yes, match. So they're matchy. Cute. And then in hot weatherwear, okay, now we can bring back his watch. Where is this one? There we go. Now he's got his watch back. And then I think he would wear like a typical like dad outfit. Like maybe the shirt and some like khaki pants, like shorts. Ooh, these ones. Why are they so? Why is such a long crotch? That's very odd. Oh, I don't like those. Don't know if I'm a fan. Look at these ones, but then make them plain. Like that. And then he didn't really wear like open-toed shoes, but I think I'm gonna give him these dad sandals. I think that works. And then cold weather, I'm going to definitely not have him in that. But I want to bring his watch back. Why can't he wear his watch during the cold? Some of these things really don't make sense. Like, really? Why can he not wear his watch when it's cold? Is his watch gonna break in the snow? In the rain? It's a bit dramatic, I think. I actually use this one.
Ooh.
It's not bad. I think I want to do this red one again, you know, match his wife possibly. And then we go back with his black jeans, and then I think we go and put his little sneakers back on. These ones. These ones. Perfect. Then we go back to his socks and give him some socks. You know, I want any stinky feet. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be Jonathan. Then let's just fix their relationship. So they're gonna be spouses. And then family dynamic, I think they're gonna be a little bit difficult. And it's gonna be a little bit I think currently right now it's difficult and strained because of the fact that he wants to leave his job, which is like the only reason why she can be a stay-at-home mom. So that's why it's possibly difficult and strained right now. Yeah. But maybe they work on it. Maybe they go for some couples therapy. Yeah.
With Daba.
So they're gonna have a teen son, and I normally randomize it 3 times to just try and get the genetics working. Yeah, this is going to be, what's his name? Oh, it's a girl, sorry. I know I could just change him into a girl, but I like to work with genetics.
Left it down.
Okay, so go 1, 2, 3. Okay. We can work with her. Her name's gonna be Chloe. Oh. And then she's gonna be a little bit of an overachiever. So I want her to be the teen one, and then I want her to be goal oriented. So a little bit of a try hard. She wants the best of, like, she wants best grades. She wants to do sports. I don't know if she's gonna do sports. I think she's gonna do like music maybe. Money, she's gonna be babysitting on the weekends, so I'm gonna try and do that as well as doing everything else. And I want her to be, isn't it the overachiever? yes, overachiever,
Kuzip!
and she's gonna be a little bit of a loner.
Oh.
So she's gonna be kind of like to herself. Sorry about that. It's gonna be like to herself, doesn't really socialize with the people around her. But secretly, she hangs out with the rebellious teens in the neighborhood. So we're gonna have to create some rebellious teens, which is exciting. Sorry about this. Got like a little tickle in my throat and it won't stop, won't go away. Trying to think how she would do her hair. That's kind of cute. I never actually looked at the back of that hair. I think I want to do, I have a specific one in mind. Maybe that one. That one's quite cute actually. Okay, no, I think we're gonna go with that one. And then makeup. I wanted to take all the makeup off that she has. And then a bit much for every day. I think we're just gonna give her a little bit of blush to bring some life into her face a bit. And then give her some lip gloss maybe. And possibly give her the same thing that her mom uses. Maybe. And then I want to give her some earrings. I don't want to give her any facial piercings yet. But I definitely think she's gonna like, she doesn't want to fit in, I get that, but I definitely think she is gonna feel a bit upset that she doesn't. Yeah. So then I also want to give her like very like mundane looking clothes. I've come to realize this, I've realized we're gonna have to change the bedrooms. For some reason I thought I gave them a teen son. That's fine, we can always fix that. I don't know why. I'm gonna give her quite plain clothes so that she doesn't stand out too much, that she doesn't try and be the center of attention. Which, yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. I think she's really cute, actually.
Ah.
I think like what she could wear. Don't think that would be what she would wear. Or that. With that, I think that's quite cute. And then maybe I wish they didn't look printed on, like I wish I actually looked embroidered, and then that would be a lot cuter. Like those actually look like embroidered shorts. Maybe she could wear like little shorts like these. I think those are cute. I think those are cute. I actually like these. And then some shoes. I think we just give her these little Birkenstock look-alike sandals, just like that. Like very simple outfits, very cute outfits, but nothing too in your face. And then I want to see. Well, I like this one. I thought for her. We could do that. Or formal, so she takes like the plaits out, and then we could do this, but I don't think she has enough hair for that. I think it's a bit too long. It's a bit too short. That's the thing with Sims, like I feel like you should be able to choose what you want with your different hairstyles. Makes sense? Okay, so that's a medium length. I don't know how that's medium length, but anyway. Like if you have like a bob, you should be able to be like, I want it like that, which works, but she doesn't have bangs. See, that's like the issue. Like I want to, like her to have like a cute hair, but then like it has bangs and she doesn't have any bangs, and she's not gonna have bangs just for one event. Maybe she can do an updo. Because I like keeping it quite realistic, so that it feels very like streamlined and like the same. So I feel like I'm actually playing the same sim. Too much hair. Still too much hair. Bangs. I'm trying to think like what hair she could actually have with her little bob, which has, I think her bob is so cute. Maybe she could. It's too much hair again. Let's just. Sure. I guess we could just shave it off. Well, too much hair. Yeah, I think that's too much hair. This is why I don't really do creator sims that often. So literally just get stuck. Do that. Like this one. Or should we just do this? I think we keep it with this. Keep it the same. Well, to be fair, I don't think she's gonna get that dressed up for her prom, which is kind of sad. I feel like every girl should be getting dressed up for their prom. And then we're gonna use her mom's lipstick. I mean, yeah. Then some earrings. We're gonna go with these ones again, just her everyday earrings. And then I think we give her a little necklace. Be the one that matches. There we go. Like she got her own set of pearls from her mom. That's cute. And then for prom, I'm thinking we go with this one. I think that's really pretty. I think that works. Yes. And then we just give her these simple heels in white, I think. Maybe in that like nude color actually. And then I think I want to give her nails exactly like her mom's for every single outfit. Okay, and then for athletic wear, because I said she wasn't really like, she's not going to really be athletic. She's going to be more music focused. I think we just give her like a basic outfit, or you just do like sports at school or whatever. I don't know. We could do like this t-shirt and then give her some. I don't like that it tucks in. Like, that looks so odd to me. I wanted something like that, but not tucked in. Like, I don't want it to be a v-neck. Say this in a plain one. Like that. Like super plain. And then we go with the same plain white sneakers that her mom has. And then give her some socks. Some white socks. This is giving like a PE uniform. And then let's just take her makeup off. Like that. And then for sleepwear, I also don't think she's going to be sleeping in slippers. I was thinking that, but I feel like that's too much for her. Maybe like a nightgown. Maybe a t-shirt and pajamas and pajama pants. I think that might be the move. Okay, I'll work with that. Everything have to be tucked in. Okay, we'll go with this. I know she wears this one, you know, every day, but maybe she has another version that she sleeps in. Look, it's a bit unrealistic. But now who goes to sleep in 2 t-shirts? So I'm gonna go with this one. Maybe let's choose a different color so it doesn't feel like she's sleeping in her clothes that she leaves the house in. Okay, I think we do this. I think these are cute. Take off her makeup, and then with her hair, I kind of want to do it just straight down and not have any plaits or anything in it. There's this one. I think we do that one for sleepwear. And then for party wear, I don't know if she's gonna be wearing gloves. I don't know if she's that type of person. Or a wedding ring and an engagement ring. I don't know if she's gonna be a child bride or a teen bride, but I didn't plan on that. Party wear. I don't think she's going to many parties, but you know, the odd occasion that she gets invited to one, just make sure she has an outfit. Give her some eyeliner, a little bit of blush. Let's give her mom's lipstick again, and then some highlighter. And then I think for like a party, she could wear like something really cute, but like still very simple, nothing. Okay, let's just go in long fuzzy socks, because that makes sense. Sometimes I just don't understand. I really don't. She could go like this. That's cute. I think we go with that. And then I think we put on her like Birkenstock sandal thingies. Pink ones again. I think that's cute. And then swimwear. Take off her sandals. And then I think we give her like this one. I think her mom is like trying to like push her out of her shell a bit. Because she's like really pretty, but I think she's just too shy and like is just afraid of rejection maybe. So she doesn't want to like put herself out there. She's definitely going to be trying. Maybe when she's older though. Okay, and then her earrings that she wears every single day. And then for hot weather, I don't think she's going to be wearing too much. Maybe some lip gloss. And being serious, that is crazy. Okay. So then I think we just give her something really simple to wear. I even like this outfit that she was wearing earlier. I think it's quite cute. And then we go back with the Birkenstocks because, you know, she's going to be wearing the same shoes for continuity. And then cold weather. I actually really like this jersey, so I think she's going to wear it in pink. And then wear some jeans. These ones. I think these ones. Realizing these aren't jeans. Maybe these ones that she's wearing right now. Oh no.
Ah.
These ones maybe? What shoes would she wear? Because she wears heels and she wears sandals, but she can't really wear that in winter. So I'm thinking giving her some white sneakers, just like that, with her little white socks. And then she's good for winter or for her cold weather wear. We just need to put on her earrings. And give her a little bit of makeup. See, like, I don't remember the song from Sims. Okay, so then we have Chloe. I think she's really cute. Very chill. And then we're gonna play with genetics again.
Sashub noosh.
Let's go here. There we go. And then play with genetics.
I'll do. Way
Create
bo.
this son, and it's gonna be Oliver. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah. So his name's gonna be Oliver. And he is going to be, I think, multi-skill because he's I think creative genius, and he's gonna be a bookworm. Or should he be? I think he's gonna actually be a goofball, but he's like gonna be.
I'm so for that.
He's gonna be like really intelligent, so we need to take that into consideration. And I don't think his mom would let him wear his hair like that, so we need to be very specific about his hair, because you know his mom is gonna be on top of him with his hair. I think that one looks nice. It's nice and neat. And then we could go with this one because he's going to be secretly really, well, not secretly, we already know that he's going to be really smart, but I want him to be an engineer when he's older, so I think that will be really cool. Trying to think what I think he would wear. He's a bit of a goofball, he's very smart, so we have to kind of think what he would wear. I've never ever put one of my Sims kids in this t-shirt. I'm gonna be very honest. I know they're supposed to be kids, but like, some of these outfits are very odd. Maybe he wears this one. It's like a little, looks like a little man. And then I think we give him some jeans, but like these jeans. And then some sneakers, possibly. Yes. Oh, socks. Give everyone socks. Even the kids. Don't want any smelly feet. Or smelly shoes. And then full body, we give him a nice suit like his dad's. And then give him some nice little, these little lace-up ones. With, you guessed it, black top. Very cool. Ooh, maybe he has like a little smartwatch. Yes, I think he has a smartwatch. And then for sport, again, I don't think he's going to be very sporty. I don't think these people are both sporty kids. I think. Never seen that one. So I think what we do is we give him the same kind of PE uniform look. Basic black shorts. Oh, it's a bit too short for him. Maybe these ones. These ones? I think these ones, because then like everyone would be wearing the same shorts. I know those are a bit short, but like I don't know. And then sleepwear. Definitely think he's gonna be whipping out his robot number bed. Oh, with some little red matching pants. Maybe you can have some like shark slippers. Killer whale, cute. I think this one goes. I think so. And then party wear. I'm thinking pretty simple too. Like nothing too extreme. Let me go with this one. And some jeans again. I think we use the same jeans and then his same white sneakers that he has. With some white socks. And then swimwear. Oh, don't know if he's gonna be wearing glasses. And then oh, he's got 2 watches because he's cool. We'll take the other watch off though. Then we having a smartwatch. And then I think we do. Are there any ones that? There's nothing with robots on. It's unfortunate. Maybe he likes the little Nomi ones. Maybe he likes this one. I don't know. And then we take again off his glasses. And then in summer, yes, straight up pizza. Oh, look. Robots. He just wears a plain t-shirt. It's kind of boring too though. I guess it's the only thing that makes sense. And then we give him some little black shorts. Maybe give him little denim shorts, those are cool. And then he also gets some Birkenstocks. Little sandals. Very cool outfit, I think. And then cold weather, so like potential rain. Hmm. I think possibly he would be wearing this. And then some red wellies, maybe? A bit bright. I think I should go with these jeans. Maybe with these little boots. Okay, that's the 4 of them, and then they have a dog. We're gonna have a dog named Muffin. And Muffin is going to be a golden retriever. Are we at all shocked? At least it's not a doodle. We have to make sure that it's not a doodle. So, fine. I think it's gonna be friendly. Yeah, she's gonna be friendly. She's gonna be smart, and I think she's gonna be loyal. Then let's make sure. Okay, let's look at the relationship. So family dynamic with his mom, I think it's gonna be very supportive. With dad, it's gonna be very supportive, and with his sister, it's gonna be like they're jokesters with each other. With Willow, with mom, it's gonna be very strict. With dad, they're gonna be very close. And I think that's everyone's relationship with everyone. Okay. And then there we go. I think that is what I'm happy with. So this is the Willows in Willow Creek. Yes. Okay. Now I need to turn on free real estate. Oh. And with free real estate, you can get a house with any money. Fun. So yes, I remember I said that their budget was 40,000 simoleons, but this house is actually only 33,000 simoleons. So that's good news for all of us. That means we can go and edit we can go edit Chloe and Oliver's rooms, and then yeah, because I feel like this is a bit too young for Chloe and too old for Oliver. I'm also going to swap rooms so that Chloe has this one and then Oliver has the other one. I don't feel like it's fair for the older sister to have a smaller room, even though he is a boy, and I know that boys normally get better things. I'm gonna start all over as if I've never decorated their rooms. The door's gone. I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. Ah. I think I've never built before. Okay. So we have about 3,000 simoleons to work with. I know that they come with their own money, but I'm gonna lessen the amount that they have. And I think that I want Oliver to have a bunk bed so that he can have like a little sciencey lab underneath. A little sciencey experiment center thingy underneath his desk, underneath his bed. I mean, I know that's not very smart, but it's what he's gonna be doing. Definitely can put it there. Let me just put put move objects on, so now you can put anything you want where you want it, and it should still function perfectly fine. And then let's go and get a rug for little Ollie. I think we're gonna do this one because he doesn't necessarily want to be an astronaut, but he's definitely gonna go into like the sciencey world. I definitely want him to be like an engineer, where he like creates robots. I think that's so cool. And then we're gonna give Chloe this bed, I think. Very cute, but like still not too out there. And then I think I actually want to change her wallpaper, so I might just go with this one. Even some gingham. That one's cute, I think. Okay. Then we're gonna go and give her a little end table. Let's see what other options they have. Like that one. I want to filter for her. So under high school years, and then pastel pop, and that one, and that one. I think that's all. Look at that one. Like that one. That's so boring. I think we do this one. Maybe we put it, yes, because that matches her bedding. That's so cute. Okay. And then we go for dresses, and then I definitely want to go and go. Yeah. And we go to the 3-stack rack, and then like a plain one. Oh, ooh, that's pretty. And then for her closet, we just hang some clothes up. A little clothing rack that you can choose from different options. How cute. And then I think over here, I want to put that. I know, like, I'm thinking these are like half cupboard things. I don't know. I think it just would look very cute if we did that there. And then maybe we give her like a little radio. Maybe not. We give her some books. I definitely think she's a reader. And then maybe a little, oops, it's big. Give her a little candle. And then, oh, why are these things way bigger than I thought? And then we have to give her a little toaster clock. We wake her up every day. They're a different color. Then we go with this beige one. What? I didn't know there was like a salt lamp. She has to have a salt lamp. Why did I not know about that? And I love the fact that there's like 3 different spots that you can put different things on. Like you fall. That's quite cool actually. I've never noticed that. And then for her rug. Oh. I think we're gonna go with this one. I wanted to put it underneath the bed, but I think it's gonna be a bit too small. Then I think we go with this rug then. And like I wanted to, I know it's not fully under her bed, but I wanted to kind of like poke out like that. I think that's pretty. And then think she has any space for like a computer or anything. Maybe it makes space for her. Not necessarily a computer, but just like a desk for her. Yes, we put that one there. It's off the side. We give her a little cutesy chair. And then I think we do like it as her little like where she's gonna do her homework. And then I want to give her like some artwork on the wall. And this one, we'll put this one here. Let me put that above her little bookshelf by her bed. And then we get her a little mirror. It's not little at all. Let me just put it there. So she's got a little, her own little space. Okay, we're definitely going over budget, but she deserves it. And then her brother. That's so cute. I think with him we go and we filter by little campers and kids room, parenthood, growing together, and then there's one more kids. Okay, no, I think it was just for clothes. What else can we put in his room? We can put like one of these. But it's definitely not his. I mean, it could be, honestly. And maybe he has like his own little desk space in his room. I think that could work. Oh, and I always like putting these up in homes. I don't know, I feel like it's quite cool that they have like a little thing that they have to do every day. Just be me. And then he's quite into like sci-fi, I think. We'll put that there. And then definitely not that. I don't think he's a doodler. Could possibly be into planes, but that's fine. And then have that little story time pop up on his. I always forget to look at like ceiling things. I don't know why. And then maybe he's like got lots of like science awards. He hangs him like there, just above his window. He'll be very proud of himself if he won. And then this is so cute. But I don't think he's that type of kid that wants to collect things like that. Now all I'm looking for is just a chair for maybe because I missed all of them. Genius. Maybe we get him this desk chair like that. And then that's for when he does his homework, if he has any projects that he needs to do. And then I don't think he really like plays with things anymore. He more like is sciencey. He could be playing over there. There's swings for him. Also a basketball court. Really because I thought their genders were going to be swapped. But anywho, not complaining. If we put this mirror in this corner here, like that, I think that's so pretty. And then yeah, so I'm gonna just essentially come here and put the dad into the business career and try and cheat him up a little bit, because okay, and then I should ask ChatGPT how to cheat a job in Sims 4, obviously, not in real life. Okay, we put in testing cheats true, and then okay, hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get MC Command Center. Oh,
Horza.
be that
Ha.
will be.
Weasel Fraba.
This is the one that has issues. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get MC Command Center so that we promote. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get MC Command Center so that I can promote them, and also the rest of the other families that we create together. So this is our first family. It's the Willows. Very excited to see their journey. I've just realized, what the heck? Well, I didn't just realize that, but their sliding door's gone. Don't know what happened. I'm convinced I saved and nothing weird went on, but anywho, let's put it back. Maybe that's why the house was cheaper. There was less stuff in it. And then I think in this corner here, possibly we could have Muffin's little food bowl. I forgot to do that. Oopsie. Let me give Muffin this. I feel like Muffin should be eating where people are. So maybe in the lounge. Not necessarily in the kitchen because there's not enough space. Or in the dining room because, yeah, it's quite tight squeeze in there. But yeah, if you are interested in seeing how I built this home, it is in part 1 of my Forever Save playlist, which I think is linked in the description of this stream. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this episode here, this live here. So yeah, we have the Willows. Just going over them again. We have Emma, who is the mom. We have Jonathan, the dad. We have Chloe, the teenage daughter. We have Oliver, the little child son. And we have Muffin, the little golden retriever. So I'm going to be ending it here today. Don't forget that I do have a Let's Play that was posted today. It is a 100 baby challenge as well. So if you are interested in watching other things of mine, there are many videos on my profile on my YouTube channel. I do also have a TikTok and an Instagram if you are keen to follow me there. Everything should be found on my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment once this is a normal video on my page, because as soon as I do finish recording, all of these videos will be posted onto my channel. So if you wanted to rewatch it to get some ideas, some inspiration, you're always welcome to come back. And then tomorrow I will be posting another long form video, and that is going to be a mid-century modern home, which I'm very excited about. And then every other day this week, there will be a video posted. And I'm going to be trying and be consistent and post every single day, but I will see where it goes. I will also try and go live again tomorrow to do part 3, which I'm very excited about. And then in part 3, we will be building the next house for our next family, which I'm really excited about. It's a roommate situation, which is very exciting. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next live.